Greetings to our lecturers in this module. We're at Group 21 and we want to present our topic is Everyday Design on Peranakan Fashion and Inspiration from Minnan Hairpin Culture. And this is our group members. And this is table of contents. And this is our research keywords. Everyday design refers to observation and analysis of design elements that are seamlessly integrated into daily life. And this is our research objectives. The first one is examining Peranakan hairpin and textile culture and the hairpin culture characteristics in general. And second is investigate on how Peranakan culture and hairpin culture are related into everyday design topic. And third is identify how Peranakan and hairpin design elements can be seamlessly incorporated into modern life and interiors and digital interfaces. And this is our introduction and background. This is overview on Peranakan culture and hairpin flower. How the Peranakan culture form is between the 15th and 17th century, the Chinese immigrant from Fujian and Guangdong married into the local Malay society. Chinese hairpin culture in Fujian is a unique tradition that the girls will wear flower wreath on their heads using jasmine and red spider lily. It is a symbolism of beauty and vision for a good life. The research value of Peranakan culture and hair flower culture is the ornate Nonya Kebaya combine the Fujian fashion style and it is a symbolism of wealth. The cultural exchange across regions showed a spread and incorporation of Chinese culture in Southeast Asia, enhancing Malaya's culture variety and acting as a means of culture integration. Why phone case and hairpin for everyday design is we consider phone case and hairpin is a common way to protect our phones, and the hairpin is a decoration for our daily life, and it is the phone case. It's a good way to protect our phones, and it is also a good way to express personal style and culture identity. We want to combine floral patterns of Nonya porcelain and some textile of Kebaya, and reinterpreted Minnan hair flower, mixing up traditional charm with modern sensibility. Now we pass next session to Rini.
Sanguo is a traditional Peranakan hairpin, usually made of gold or silver with intricate carvings, often worn at weddings and formal events. It symbolizes femininity, prosperity, and status. Common motifs like phoenixes, pianists, and the cloud represent power, beauty, and harmony, reflecting Peranakan heritage and elegance. Peranakan authentics include textile design, especially in the Nonya Kebaya. These garments feature peacocks, butterflies, and floral motifs, symbolizing blessing and cultural identity, much like hairpin designs in Peranakan and the Minnan traditions. As international students, we explore Malaysia's heritage through design. By merging Peranakan and the Minnan hairpin traditions, we create a meaningful cross-cultural design that preserves heritage for younger generations. To support cultural sensibility, we suggest integrating traditional hairpin elements into modern accessories like claw clips, keeping their symbolism while making them practical.
How hairpin is related to everyday design. Hairpin are closely connected with the daily life and culture in everyday design. Special cultural elements are decorated on hairpins in the form of textures and flowers. In eyes of Gen Z generation, the Peranakan culture as an ancient traditional culture is finding out outside. In this case, we will combine the Peranakan culture with the modern aesthetic innovation to make this unicorn charm revitalized. This is our citation of the research. Research citation 1 is the Peranakan Babi Nonya culture resurgence on disappearance by Li Suqing on 2008. The research citation 2 is the simplified theme of the Modify Malay Cucu Sanggung by Isni and assessed 2005.
So now I will presenting our 3 preliminary ideas based on Peranakan culture and everyday design. The first idea we have is the phone case, and on the left side are the sketch drawn by Jessie. We choose phone case as our idea because young people love personalization and trendy design. So incorporating traditional elements into everyday objects like phone case is a great way to keep cultural heritage alive. These phone case were illustrated based on the Peranakan patterns or motif that can be found on kebaya. The explanation on each element can be found on the next page. As we can see, there's peony, plum blossom, lotus, peacock, and Peranakan geometric patterns on the phone case design, and each of it represents some things. On the second idea, we decide to combine hairpin in phone case plus creating some decorating item like crocs gibbets, so the product could connect together. The design still based on the Peranakan and hairpin culture we researched before, and our aim is to create this product is to raise awareness on Peranakan heritage by applying on everyday things. The explanation of each element were explained by Jessie.
As mentioned before, we are using crocs concept. As you can see from the left, there are 2 hairpins that are made from silver and gold and also have flower elements that can be attached and removed from the hairpin using a magnet. The flower elements also can be used in the phone case as our phone case is installed with a magnet too. You can see the slides regarding on what these elements represent of. On the third idea, instead of just creating hairpin, we observed that nowadays young girls like to use claw clips, so we try to implement Peranakan culture into modern accessories. We use flowers that are usually used in Peranakan culture, and each flower has its own meaning that we can see from the slide.
So here are the visual references we have collected from internet. The first one is a hairpin references. We mostly find in Blogspot and Xiaohongshu. And the second one is a phone case references. We collected these references in order to gain inspiration, especially on how phone case look if it is combined in culture elements. The last one is the Peranakan references. Were collected to study the pattern on its design to be applied on the product ideas.
And here is a references list. We found many websites about Peranakan cultures and hear flower culture on the internet and read many related literatures. And here is our picture critics. We found our visual references critic on the Xiaohongshu and Pinterest and Wikipedia. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for taking time, and this is all about our group presentation. Thank you so much.